What is up? It's Friday. Hope all is well. Real quick, if you're a home buyer looking to buy a house in 2024, you really want to, if you're working with a real estate agent, really make sure that they're really organized and they get along with others. I've been on multiple situations where me as a listing agent get multiple offers on a house, and a lot of times a lot of these offers are very similar. So the ones that I sort of recommend to my seller to go with is one, an offer that is well orchestrated. It outlines everything. It's in a PDF. It's really clear. It's got a pre-approval, sales agreement, maybe any other information that's prevalent, and the agent's easy to work with. I will give that recommendation to the seller for those reasons. I'll disclose all that stuff, and you know, it makes a big difference. Also, I've been on the other side where I represent a buyer and I put together a really nice offer, and I get the call that we got the accepted offer, mainly because, obviously price, but also a big factor was how I presented that offer and how the agent, and they've said this to me, you know, how I could tell it's going to be an easy transaction working with you, and you know, they went with us for that reason. Obviously, you know, the offer is important too, what the price is. But if you're a home buyer, you really want to make sure that you're working with an agent, and ask them, say, you know, I saw something on Instagram where, you know, a lot of agents are sending horrible offers, you know, a screenshot of a pre-approval followed by a sales agreement in an email of a JPEG image the day after. And I heard listing agents hate that. How do you present the offer? And also, like, hey, I'm a buyer. I spoke to my lender. Here's the strengths. I got the strengths from my lender. I would love for you to orchestrate that and put that in the offer, so that way the seller and the listing agent understand how much of a solid deal my finances is if they do go with me. Also, a cover letter, a home buyer letter. There's been some talk about home buyer letters being a little scary because of fair housing reasons. You could provide information on a home buyer letter that doesn't put the seller in a situation where they're going to maybe commit a fair housing violation, such as your strengths of your financing. How well qualified are you? What do you do for a living? Sellers want to know. Whether it matters or not, sellers want to know. What's your credit score? Whatever those strengths are, put it in there. What'd you love about the house? You don't have to talk about how you're going to grow a family in the house or something different. You could just talk about how you absolutely loved that rear addition and that awesome kitchen they installed 6 years ago, and build that rapport with that seller. So those sort of things you absolutely can put in a letter, and it does make a huge difference. Good luck and happy home shopping.